What's up, people? I did that for a reason to show that that's my mother and I'm a son. And I've been living with her all my life, right? And I'm not bragging. And the home and health people, they come around, although they say they call it support, but they really be investigating you at the same time, which for me, I, I, uh, I love my people. I love my mother. And my point in making this video is that she's not crying, she's asleep. She been asleep coming up, let's see, 12, 4, 8 o'clock, between 8 o'clock and maybe 8 o'clock. It's going to be 8 hours. She been actually asleep for 8 hours. I showed that piece of that clip um, is to show people that this is not the down talk. A lot of the people that works in a, I'm gonna say, so-called healthcare facility or so-called nursing home. But this is just speaking on the large majority of the people that work in those places. They don't really, them people don't care about them people there. I told them people, look, I want my mother at home and I'm determined to do it. And I've been speaking out against it. My mother been home, I'm gonna say a month now. It's been a month. It's been a month now. All praises to the Most High. My mother been at home and I enjoy doing what I do. She's resting good, as you can see. You could see that. Because when she was in that so-called healthcare facility, most of the time, from what I saw, she was up in there crying. The majority of the time, she was crying because they wasn't really giving her medicine on time and properly. You see what I'm saying? They weren't giving it to her on time. They were saying every 8 hours. They cut it down to every 8 hours to every 6 hours. But that's still too long to be waiting. Like they say, okay, you give them some medicine one time, but the way they was doing it, they gave her the medicine. But see, here at the house, my whole point in saying that is, every time she cry here at the house, I can immediately jump on it. I can immediately wake up through it because I'm here 24/7. 24/7 round the clock. I'm doing it. I'm on it. Not for front. I'm not doing that. But it's because of who I am as a person, bro. Because it's the right thing to do, and I'm supposed to do that for my mother. I'm supposed to do that. It ain't no such thing as, son, we really, boy, I tell you, you God gonna really be okay. I get that, but that's something that I'm supposed to do as a son. That's my duty as a son, is to do that because she needs that. She needs that. You see what I'm saying? So my whole point in making this video is that's how it's supposed to be. Now you see she resting. You don't see her crying. None of that. You do not see her crying at all. That's right. Let me see if I can show y'all that again. Hold on. You see what I'm talking about? She's sleeping. Yeah, she's asleep. That's how it's supposed to be. And when I was coming to most of the time, when I was coming in them healthcare facilities, most of the time, she was in there crying. And when I saw her crying, remember I stayed there one time and her diaper was wet. Her diaper had full of stool in it for 4 hours. I was there, and I went kept it. And they don't like me to come up there telling them nothing, but I got on them and I told them. I said, "Look, she been like that for 4 hours. It's been 2 hours already. It's been 4 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 3 hours, some 4 hours. That's the longest," I told her. And she cried, and it was a while before they came in and gave her medicine. And I videotaped it, the whole thing, the whole time. I mean, every time I came up there and I saw in that condition, I recorded everything. Because most of them, the vast majority of the people in that organization was not doing their job. And they don't like it when you challenge them and ask them questions. But when it came to not only just her, but all the other black senior citizens in there. You know? So, that's all I have to say for right now. But the moral of this video is, that's how it's supposed to be. They supposed to be able to rest good, not be up in neglect of medicine and food, and then they hollering and crying and all that because they saying they got all the other people up in there. It's still no reason that a person should be crying. Now, I understand if it's something that you behind on something and accidents happen, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature, and people genuinely say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lie, it won't happen again," or whatever, then that's different. But they ain't supposed to be up in there crying for hours before they've even gotten to those patients, those ill patients. I know we all got, don't get me, I'm not trying to act like I'm all that or whatever. I'm just saying, when it came to my mother, she was just pretty much neglected. I'm just going to keep it real. That's how it's supposed to be, though. They supposed to be able to eat and have they medicine on time and eating stuff and have all that on time. And when they cry, see, like when she cried here, like I said, I'm going to reiterate it. I can immediately get up. I don't care what time it is, the night it is, like 3, 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning. If I hear some crying, boom, I can immediately go and respond to it. But when she was in the so-called healthcare facility, they would have her in there crying for hours. And that shit pissed me off. But see, while I'm here, I ain't got to worry about calling if they're checking on. I can do it anytime away. I can go in there like I do, which I do. I go in there every 20 minutes, every so many minutes of a time, and go in there. I've been here doing my own thing and being here reading or going through YouTube and stuff and watching videos and stuff. But at the end of the day, I get up and go in there and check and see if everything is okay with her. You know, I do that because I love doing that. That way, she get better treatment here. That way you ain't got to worry about whether they being neglected or the stool and the urine is still in the diapers and all. You don't want to be bothering no shit like that. So I advise any of you all, don't be putting y'all families in them so-called healthcare facilities. You know, black people, Hispanic people, Native American people, stop doing. Them people don't give a damn about our people. And then they'll use some of our people is to neglect the people because our people is trained slaves. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get up out of here and I'm going to go ahead and post this video. But I just wanted to come and say that that's how it's supposed to be. 24/7. Taking care. They supposed to be able to be resting and not be up hollering and crying because they've been neglected of their medicines or whatever it is to keep them functioning normal. You see what I'm saying? And food and stuff, crying. They got piss and shit all on them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. But you call this a healthcare facility? No, it's a motherfucking so-called healthcare facility. Yes. Them so-called healthcare facilities, your family is in danger. That's what I named the video. All right, I'm out.